Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday. It is indeed. I missed you yesterday, but what an incredible, incredible day remembering the life and legacy of Congressman John Lewis. Just so incredible watching our former president speak. It really was just so inspiring. And so, of course, I'm just happy to be back with you today. And someone who inspires me each and every day is giving you stories that are all good. That's right, Kara Kinnear. Did you catch any of coverage, our local coverage, or the services? It was so good.
I did, actually. I don't know if you can tell, my face is a little swollen because I was crying so much yesterday. I went to church.
I know.
And I went to church again. It was beautiful. So I'm happy to be able to watch the celebration of his life. All right, let's end this week on some great stories for you. And this first young woman, this young lady, her name is Nina Mitchell, and I want to say her name out front and out loud because I think we're going to be saying her name for a long time to come. So Nina is the first Black female valedictorian at her school in its 159-year history. She said that she is representing all Black women and all women, and she wants people to say, if Nina can do it, I can do it too. But not only was she valedictorian, okay, I wrote down her accomplishments because they are so many. Her GPA was 4.549. She was president of the National Honor Society, the Key Club, the Spanish Club. What? She was a founding member of the Peer Mediation Group. She also played volleyball. She ran track. She likes to play Scrabble with her two older brothers. And the smarty pants gene runs in Miss Nina's family because her grandmother was also valedictorian of her high school in 1954. So carrying on the tradition, congratulations, Nina. Happy graduation.
Hey, Kara, I'll be right back. I'm going to go wake my children up who are still asleep at 11 a.m., okay? Is that okay? I think they've got some work to do, okay? I think you're right. We're going to be hearing about Nina. She needs to inspire all of us. I mean, I feel like an underachiever. That's incredible.
I know, right? It really is. So many of these children we highlight, well, she's a young adult, but so many of these children and young adults that we highlight on It's All Good, it really makes you feel like, look at the time. Look at the time. Something to do. We got something to do. All right. This next story, I love when we find these little jaunts of people returning lost items. This is a special story. So this story originates with Mash Mash. Mash Mash is a stuffed Dalmatian that belongs to Jaden, okay? And Jaden was traveling with his family from Florida to Cincinnati to see more members of his family, left Mash Mash in the concourse in Cincinnati, and he was found, thank goodness. And so, of course, the people who work at the Cincinnati airport gave Mash Mash a tour of all the great things that Cincinnati has to offer, like Raiders ice cream. He went to a different terminal, and they documented Mash Mash's journey. Now, I have spoken on this a few times about how I don't give my children any stuffed animals or blankies. I know it's supposed to give them comfort and guidance. However, I'm afraid that I will lose it. So selfishly, I don't do that. But this Dalmatian is so important to this little man because it was given to him on the day of his adoption from the judge. So he carries this with him everywhere. So a little bit of special meeting for Mash Mash and Jaden to be together. It's a very sweet story. The parents went to the airport in Florida where they live and picked Mash Mash up and reunited him, and they're back together now happily ever after. And the family gave the airport workers cookies, so their good deeds didn't go unnoticed. It had quite a viral sensation too. I think one of the adventures of Mash Mash was retweeted like 1 million times. So people enjoying the adventures of Mash Mash.
I know. Oh, Kara, I'm sorry. I think I've given you loveys for your children. Does that mean they're like in a closet somewhere? Because Liza, I know, has... I'm going to go digging around your house because I'll buy two. I'll buy two because they need stuffed animals, Kara. It's true. They do.
She actually,
don't worry.
She does have some.
I'll stockpile them.
She does have some loveys in her crib,
Yeah,
but I
caught her.
have this funny story quickly about James. When James, I had a girlfriend who gave him a lovey blanket, and it was when we lived downtown in Indianapolis, and it was the first time I'd kind of gotten him out to see a friend, and I was waving at her across the street, getting him in his car, and she's yelling at me, Kara, I'm like, what? I had dropped his lovey that I had just received 3 minutes before in the middle of the street, and then it was run over by a car. So ever since then, I just thought,
no.
you know, I probably shouldn't be shouldn't be responsible for my children's most treasured possession. So anyway, all right, that's it. That's all I got.
All right. You sold me on that. Okay, good point. Kara, thank you. Love you. Have the best weekend. I'm sure I'll be texting with you later, as always. And guys, if you have a fun or interesting It's All Good story, please share it with us. Kara would love to profile it here right on the show, give you credit and a shout out. It's simply facebook.com/ATL & Co. or tweet us using a hashtag, It's All Good. Yes, it is.